Have you ever wondered how there's just some people that you come across that literally everything that they do turns to gold? Every project, every goal, everything that they set out to do, they just are successful. You can be too. So let's dive in to a very underrated tool or technique that you can learn right now, right today, and be able to apply into your life to help you reach the success that you want to. Hi, I'm Dr. Asha, and thank you so much for joining me today. I want to talk to you about the power of visualization. Visualization has been studied and scientifically proven to be effective in a lot of different fields across the board. There are high performing athletes that use this on a regular basis. There are entrepreneurs that are using it, high achieving individuals that use it on a regular basis. And in fact, you might be using it as well in your day-to-day life without even realizing it. Visualization is really basically at the foundational part of it. It's about rehearsing in your mind, in your brain, your desired outcomes. So say, for example, with a performing athlete, high performing athlete, they can actually sit and visualize them reaching. Let's take a basketball player, for example. They can see themselves not only making that 3-point shot, but they feel every muscle in their body. They know what it feels like to contract the correct muscles, to have the correct stance, to have the correct posture. They can feel how calm they feel within themselves, how focused they are, and how every bit and piece of that experience from that millisecond or even second of an activity, they rehearse that over and over and over in their mind. Now, of course, do they go and practice physically, of course, for the game? Of course they do. We all need to do this, but they show up in the same moment in time. What that does is it teaches your brain and it tells your brain that this is a normal thing. We are used to it. Whenever you're rehearsing the desired outcome, it's telling your brain that you are used to everything that's happening and you can easily and quickly get into that successful stance, that open stance. It's about shifting our way of being by visualizing that ahead of time. You are training your brain, in essence, to know what that success feels like, what making that basket feels like, what making that goal feels like on every level of physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, every aspect of yourself. This is something I have seen over the years, even for myself personally, but also with thousands of my clients over the years, of their ability to be able to visualize a goal and to be able to take the time out every day to visualize it. Now, you may be doing this already on yourself, but what do we mostly do? As human beings, we mostly think about what could go wrong. We spend our time thinking about what could go wrong. And what happens is we are reinforcing to the brain and to the subconscious part of our brain that that's what the outcome that we expect to happen. This is what we need to do is flip the switch and actually think about what exactly we would like the outcome to be. Now, I know as human beings, whenever history repeats itself, right? That's the famous thing that we always say. And yes, in fact, history does repeat itself. But if we change the script and we change our perspective in our mind, in our mindset, and look at what is it, instead of talking about what you don't want, and focusing on what you don't want to have happen, shift your focus to what it is that you do want and what you do want to have happen and what you want your experience to be. I remember many years ago, there was a client of mine, one of my first coaching clients, actually, somebody that I coached very, very early on. And his desire was to be able to travel around the world and get paid for it. Now, his profession at the time he was in a courtroom, he was a lawyer. He was not in any way possible to be a traveling lawyer at that time. But his vision was so vivid to him and he could really feel it. He got a lot of energy, a lot of vitality, a lot of joy of traveling, and he wanted to get paid for it. Eventually, a few years down the line, he ended up getting an opportunity with a client halfway around the world who wanted his legal services, that had heard about him, and they engaged him in his first remote job. Basically, they wanted him to travel to where they were, meet with them once every, couple of months. It was a long-term project that he needed to work on with them. And that's where his life started. That's where his ability to be able to travel He has a successful business now where he travels around the world anytime he wants to. And he, spends a lot of time in different countries and different cultures. And it's what he really wanted to do. And it was because he was visualizing that no matter what it was, no matter what was going on in the present moment, he kept on visualizing the outcome that he wanted. And it ended up happening. And I remember that was such an inspiring thing to me to see someone totally transformed. Now, of course, our world has changed. That ability was there, but we can create the opening for that when we are ready. When we show up and we are ready, we are prepared, we are already feeling that success. We're already feeling what it's going to feel like, really tapping into our senses and seeing exactly what it is that we want. It really does make a difference. Now, I know that this is something that people struggle with. I work with plenty of clients, even patients, that struggle with feeling better or feeling well or feeling like they can do something that they haven't been able to do. It takes step by step. You've got to believe that it is possible. First and foremost, have the belief that it is possible. Have the belief also that you can do this. It does not matter if it takes a week, 2 weeks, a month, a year, 2 years. Does it really matter to you? I know that as human beings, we are impatient and we want things to be done today, as really yesterday already. But if you can just stay the course, just like you do anything else on a regular basis, you get up in the morning, you brush your teeth, you shower, visualization can be a regular thing. While you're brushing your teeth, for example, you can be visualizing how your day is going to go. I do this for myself before any big meeting, before any conversation that I'm about to have, whatever my day is. I visualize what the desired outcome is that I want to have. What experience do I want to have? What experience would I like for the other person to have as well, interacting with me? And that's how powerful it is, because one of the things that I always kind of at the end of the day laugh about is that, and enjoy. I laugh at it because I just enjoy it to see exactly how powerful my visualization was able to create my reality and my experiences. This is why it's so important for us to be in the present moment, to create what we want to in the present moment. Yes, you are thinking about a desired outcome, but you are bringing that desired outcome into your present moment. So that way, every fiber of your being can feel exactly what it needs to and exactly what it's going to feel like whenever you succeed. So I would like to invite you to really try this visualization. I do have a course. You can go to my website, drashaprasad.com. I do have a Power of Visualization course. We're going to be coming out with a few other courses here in the near future to help you tap into this very, very powerful technique that can help you so much in achieving exactly what it is that you desire. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I look forward to connecting with you next time. Have a great day.